Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. We heartily welcome you all to our YouTube channel cadcaemaster. If you enjoy what you see, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an upload. Well, this is the agenda. We'll go through SolidWorks configurations, equations, and the design variables. When it comes to configurations, it's a part which has the multiple variants of it. So whenever you're gonna call the variants, accordingly it will change. In short, a single file will have the multiple variants of the model. Okay. So it might be with respect to the feature separation, it might be with respect to the height or the size changes that matters. Yeah. So next thing, when it comes to equations and the design variables, you could able to assign them. So let's say if I specify x is equal to 2, so everywhere design variable x is equal to 2. So if you change it to 3, so everywhere it will adopt the same. So you can able to assign the design variables like x, y, z or something. Yeah. So when it comes to equations, so you could able to add the desired equations between the multiple dimensions of the features. So whenever you make the changes into it, accordingly your model will change. Well, let's get into this and we'll have a look on these things. Yep, so this is the model. So the name is configuration test model, just a sample. So I've just taken this model, so modified it accordingly. And this is the model which I'm just using for the educational purpose. Yeah. Well, so here you could see this is the feature manager tree and we have the configuration manager. So once you switch here, you could able to see the configuration. We have the default. So here you can able to add multiple configurations by just right clicking on it and just select this option, that is add configurations. So once you do that, you could able to specify the name. So you can add it as let's say for testing. Yeah. So this is the one configuration which I'm using. If you would like to use it in the BOM, you can just specify that. We have the custom properties. If you would like to define them, you can able to assign it here. Yeah. So this is one way of adding it. You could see the green check and the grayed out. It indicates green checked configuration is active. That is for testing model is active. Default is grayed out in the sense that is suppressed at the back end. So whatever the work or the changes you want to do, it will be updated only for testing. Let's try something here. Okay, for testing, I would like to just suppress this particular feature. You can use this option, right click and suppress, and now you could see that got suppressed, and you would like to suppress this as well. Now if I switch to the default, you could see this model is as it is, and if I switch back to the for testing, we have this. This is one way. Yeah, I would like to show you another way. Let's say this is the dimensions. You can just right click on the dimension. There is an option called configure dimension. If you could select this, if we have this the modify configuration tab open, here you can add the configuration. You could see the space here. You can just click on this, create a new configuration. There you can specify the name. Let's say the what I can specify is manufacturing model. Yeah, so this is the name of it, and here the dimensions, whatever you have selected. If you would like to change it, you can do it here. Let's say I would like to specify 120 and hit enter. You can able to do it. If you want to add more columns, you can select it and specify the things. Let me just show you. So let's say I'll just click on this. Yeah, so this dimension, you can see, you can add it. So similarly, we have the dimension here. Suppress features is active. If you would like to suppress this, you can select it. Yeah, so likewise you can do that. I'll just simply click on OK, and now if I activate, you can see now this is activated. Green check in the sense for testing is active. Dash mark in the sense they are out of date. In the sense you just need to rebuild them. If you just double click, it will be updated accordingly. And this is the default one. Again, it shows document needs to be rebuilt to reflect the recent features added or the external model changes. I would like to rebuild it, and accordingly it will change. This default size you could see. This is for suppress, and this is the width. Yeah, this is how it works. Now I would like to take you through one more, that is the design table. This is one insert, and the tables, we have the design table. If you click on it, and you can see here there is nothing added. If you just select this design table, it will ask you from source, that is you can even select blank. If you would like to use the 𝐂𝐀, you can use it from file. In the sense, let's say if you already created it and you have saved it, and you can just bring it back here by using the from file and browse the location. Yeah, if you would like to link the file, you can do it here. Now I would like to use the 𝐂𝐀 because I have the configurations inside it, right? 3. Would like to load them as well. So just click on green check, and automatically it will load everything. Could see it specifies T for testing and the manufacturing model. Here I would like to use it for machining. Yeah, I'll add one more configuration for machining. Yeah, now description, if you would like to add, you can add it. And here if you would like to specify the dimensions, you can even select it from here. You can go to annotation, show all dimensions, double click, also you can do it. Yeah, so now if I just simply click on here, that particular configuration it will show. It shows the design table generated the following configurations. So if you would like to add it, just click OK, and it will be added here. Now you could see design table is here. If you would like to edit, you can do that here, and everything listed here will be documented into the design table. You can save it as Excel, that also you can do it, save table as an Excel. Fine. Now let's say I would like to assign the material. I would like to take for default, here we will assign the material. There is nothing specified. Right click, I would like to assign the brass, let's say, or steel, plain carbon steel, I'll assign. So I would like to just click on it, and this has been assigned here, right? Now this one I would like to change it everywhere in the all the configurations. To do that, the best way is you can even link whatever the design changes you have made it. You can call the I'll just show you, edit this design table. So it will try to add the material. It shows this has been added. You can select, this is the code. Okay, remember, if you just click on OK, it will give you the material tab here. You can see this is the code. You can just copy it and paste it somewhere. Next time if you want to add the material and all, you can just select this code and paste it here so that you can change the material. Okay, let's say here for this configuration I'd like to choose brass, and for this I'll randomly apply the material. Yeah, so yeah, so these are the material definitions, and I'll just simply hit OK. And now let's see. You can see accordingly the model will change, even the material will also be applied accordingly. And here for machining, if I switch back, this is the brass. If you would like to bring this color there or the appearance here, you can just go back, and this is the one. Here you can just remove this appearance so that it will have this. Yeah, this is how it generates. Let's say I would like to add few more things to like these dimensions to the design table. What you can do is you can just show all these dimensions, Go back to the configurations, and here you can edit the design table, and here you can specify the select the new tab. You can just double click on the dimension. You could see it will be added here. Similarly, you can add other things, likewise diameter. If you would like to change them, you can do it here itself. Let's say here I would like to specify it as 22 and it is 31. Sorry, here it is 31. 30, 21, 20, and 32. Yeah, so once I change these things, if we go back accordingly, everything will change. You can see here it is 30 and here it is 31, 120. It shows the values here, and all the changes has been done into these things. You can see it is 120, 32, 20. One more important thing is, let's say in the features, if you activate something else, let's say this is the one where you have suppressed a feature, and now you would like to know in which and all areas this particular feature got suppressed. If you'd like to check that, you can switch to this feature manager tree, and somewhere it will indicate it is, can you see, these two are suppressed. And I would like to know this cut extrude one, where and all it got suppressed. If you want to just quickly check this, you can simply right click on it, use the option called configure feature, and it will directly show you in which and all the configuration it is suppressed. It shows in the for testing and the for manufacturing model, these two got suppressed. Now if I just go back, for testing is here. If I switch to manufacturing, here also it is suppressed, here also it is suppressed, and now you can see the whole. So it is suppressed in the manufacturing model only. And if you would like to cross verify the same thing, you can just go back and you can just check which is the one. Yeah, you can see here it got suppressed. This is very important. It might be useful for you in future. Yep, so this is how you can able to use the configurations. Now how do I deal with the design variables? So very important thing. Let's say if you would like to add the design variable, the best way is you can go to here, the tools, equations, and in this there is an option called global variables. Let's say I would like to assign x, and for the x I would like to add what? You can even assign the properties, you can assign the functions. So if you would like to assign the dimension, just press equals. Yeah, and now you can just select any of the dimensions. Let's say this one 32, or else I would like to take this 100. Yeah, this dimension will be taken here, and if you click, it shows evaluates to this dimension. Yeah, similarly you can add the equations as well. So equation for what? I would like to add this outside diameter, it is 65. Okay, so this should change with what? So I would like to add the bracket here, means I'm just going to define the dimension. So this plus $25 I would like to add. So whatever the value comes, it should take. So we need to close this bracket, and then you have the 65, and if I hit enter, it will take the same thing. You can see the equation is linked, and even the design variable is here. You could able to directly see this. If you would like to edit this one, you can right click and use the manage equations. And now one more way to add the or link the dimension is, let's say this one. We'll take something else. Yeah, this one I would like to link it there. You can simply use right click, and you have the option called link values. So it will help, or it will ask you for the name. I'd like to specify it as y. Hit OK. Now if you just go and check here in the equation manager, there is an option like it has been already linked 45. You can't change it. Means whatever the value it is here, it will be linked. If you manually change it here, this will also change. Let's say I would like to specify one more, which is A. I would like to specify the value itself here. Let's say we'll take it as 40. Yeah, I would like to take it as 40. Just click OK. So this is the value. Whenever you want, you can change this value. Now I'll just click on OK. Yeah. And now whatever the value here, it is 40, right? I would like to link for this. So you can just simply double click on this. You can remove this. You can press equals. And here you have the value which you would like to assign. I would like to assign A. Okay. Now it should be only for this configuration and hit on green check. Now you just need to rebuild this. You can see this is linked. Now if you would like to change it here, sometimes there are so many global variables you have defined it. You don't want to do it manually. It is like if you would like to use a standard, you can directly go to the equations, manage equations. Let's say I'd like to change it here. You can just change it to any values. Let's say 42 only for this configuration. Click OK. So this is how it will be modified. And you can switch to others and it will be the same there, 40. Yeah, so this is how you can work on it. Let's say here you would like to specify the let me just take this one. Here it is diameter 35. If you would like to name something for this, what you can do is you can simply double click on this. Yeah, if you do it, you'll get this tab, dimension text. With this, I would like to add dia or reference. Let us see, and simply hit on green check, and that will be added. Reference diameter 35. And if you would like to remove this, you can just go back here, just remove this. Yeah. So this is how you can able to assign the names for the dimensions as well if it is needed. Finally, to conclude, we had gone through design variables, equations, as well as the configurations. We had seen an example where we had explored all the sections. Well, that's all from the session. If you would like to practice this session, we have attached the link wherein you can go and download the model and practice the same. We heartily thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. Follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn and Instagram for behind the scenes content and the updates. Stay curious, stay awesome, and see you again in the next video.